Hello, welcome to Side Note, Updata's Side Note. Today we're going to be talking about the predictability of horror movies. I'm going to start with what I've learned so far, because me and Kierra Nichole
Hello.
have been watching thrillers and horror movies and, that kind of genre. So what I've learned is there's a certain formula that all of them go by. And
Yeah.
here's one thing for certain. The black guy dies first. There's a black guy, he's not going to make it. Or the gay guy.
Yep.
Or the slut. If there's a slut, she's going to die. Okay? So here's something else I've learned. If you get to the end of the movie and there's two people left and they look like they're both going to make it,
They don't.
they don't. They're both dead. Everybody dies.
Everybody dies, or there's this one person who's like forever tormented.
Yeah. Who's got to live with it for the rest of their life. If there's one person that if you feel like they're going to get away, they probably are going to get out of it. Get away from the monster.
But they're going to be really fucked up.
They're going to be fucked up, and there's probably going to be a sequel. But, that's the formula I've gotten. And another thing, when they start out, there's a huge shock at the beginning, which most people know that. There's always going to be that first initial shock that's kind of like unrelated to the storyline.
Yeah, it's like either someone pops up behind you and they scare you, or you turn around the corner or something like that. Like, it's a shock, but it's not really scary and has like nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah. Just to get you on your toes for what's to come, I guess.
Right.
But another thing. Well, what was another thing? I know there was more.
There's like this one person who like plans a trip or, does something like that.
The person planning it is mostly retarded.
Yeah, it's just really stupid. It's like, why did you think this was a good idea?
Why did everyone else let them plan it?
Exactly.
Honestly. They're coming up with these stupid ideas, they've said stupid shit before.
Right.
It's like, hey, let's give these responsibilities to the dumb guy.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you're not doing this again, are you? It's like, okay, so you know that they've done stupid things in the past and you're still going with it?
Or they're selfish or whatever. Like,
yeah.
You know this about them. Like, the dialogue is always like, well, you did this and you did that before they go on this, like, little last hurrah trip or whatever. And, it's just, it makes no damn sense, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a million things I can do, like, I can call out in a horror movie while I'm watching it. It's just that typical that, either everybody's going to die, or one person survives or whatever. I'd like to see a horror movie that everybody fucking lives, but it scares you through the whole thing.
That'd be interesting.
But everybody lives somehow. Like, they're all, like, torn up or whatever, but everybody
bleeding
lives.
Close to death.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. But basically, there's really no good, at least I've seen, horror or thriller movie. The one that does not go by the formula, or there's not a stupid person, or, where not everyone dies. Like, I have not seen, like, one really good that, like, completely scares me. Because the thing with me is that it never really scares me. Like, I just laugh sometimes, It's like someone's getting stabbed, like, gruesomely, and then there's, like, blood going everywhere, and it's like, oh, my gosh.
That's what makes you laugh?
Yes, because
there's blood going everywhere. It's just so funny.
I promise I'm not twisted. But, like, it's just blood squirting out. It's, like, the most unrealistic looking thing. That's what I think is funny about it.
Yeah. It's very...
Or there's, like, someone's, like, screaming, but it sounds, like, really stupid. It's, like, a squeal.
Oh, my God. He cut his head off. Now he's going to cut my head off.
Yeah. See, it makes me laugh.
It's like... And the acting is usually shitty.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Like, just like the, little dialogue here and there, like... It's just...
There's the worst...
They try to be, like, all emotional, but it just comes off as, like, okay, well, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna die.
There's the worst acting in horror movies.
Yeah.
It's the worst. But the thing is
well, some of that has to do with the writing of it too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the writers are more focused on like the horror involved in like having like
the
monsters, jump scares and shit like that versus the dialogue.
It's really cheesy sometimes.
Like there was this one movie called Cabin in the Woods, and I actually liked that movie, but it's there. Okay, this one kind of like amused me a lot because it's what's his name? Thor. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's him in it, and then like they have this like futuristic sacrifice to the gods that it's this cabin in the woods, but like there's a force field around it, so there's like zero escape.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this cliff, and they don't know that the force field is like way over this cliff or jump or whatever that you have to get over a trench. Okay. And so he gets on this motorcycle. There's like a whole bunch of like, prep involved, and they're all building like a ramp for him or whatever.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then he's telling him, well, I'm going to jump this, and then I'm going to come back with an army, everything. I'm going to save everybody. And then, so he jumps in, and he hits the force field, and it, like, instantly vaporizes him. Oh. So I died laughing just because it was like, okay, dude, you did not keep your promise.
I'm going to save everyone.
So, I mean, I think Cabin in the Woods was a good one. Have you seen that?
I have not.
I'm going to have to show you that. But, yeah. But anything that's, like... That one had, like, humor involved in it. But, like, movies that are, like, deathly serious...
Are, like, the
funniest. Turn out to be, like, the cheesiest.
Yeah.
And it's, it's, like, people... Like... it's like, like you're about to see some terrible like effects and makeup, and you gotta have
it's like the monsters aren't scary.
And like the actors, it's kind of like the actors like don't even take it seriously.
Another thing is like whenever they see like a monster and they don't realize it's a monster yet, it's maybe they can help us. It's like, really?
Maybe someone's hurt. Like they hear a monstrous noise. It's like, hello?
Hello?
No, get the fuck out of there. What's the problem?
Okay, if someone is there, it is not so they can help you. Okay? Like they would have found you by then. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I've like... Okay, I used to be deathly afraid of scary movies. But now the more I'm getting into it, the more they just annoy me. Like, that's not even... Like, I got past the scares or whatever. It's like, it's okay, it's just a movie. So, but then I'm, like, looking into, like, all the details, and I'm like, this is a really shitty movie.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they're, like, my favorite genre. And I don't know why. Like, I love to watch them, and I like to be scared, and... I don't know, maybe I just like a good laugh. Like, I don't go to comedies for a good laugh. I go to thriller and horror.
This isn't a horror movie, but it was Will Smith's 7 Pounds. You just reminded me of where it's a sad story, and he's just like he decides to end his own life to give 7 other people a life, like he'll give them their eyes or his heart or whatever, and he donates his organs to all of them specifically. And so he does that, and then like me and Kierra were watching this, and at the end of it, while the credits roll, well, he does it. He completes his mission, and
he basically commits suicide so he can give someone, like, a heart and, their eyes. And, like, donate different body parts to these people that he sees, like, are good people, and he wants to help them. So he commits suicide at the end of the movie.
Yeah. So it hit, like, they're at his funeral, all the people that he helped, and they meet each other, and, like, it's, like, all emotional and shit, and the credits roll. And then I look at Kierra and I say, wow. He's pretty fucking dead. He's pretty fucking dead.
It's like at the end of a really, really sad movie. And he just ruined all of it.
He's very fucking dead.
He's very fucking dead. And everyone's like crying at the end and everything. And it's like, you ruined the movie. Like, I was in the feels and everything. And I was like wanting to cry, and he just made me laugh. I was like, no, I didn't get the full effect of it. Like, thank you.